Greetings Petrolheads, my name is Tom, you're on my gaming channel and it's time for another episode of Automation, the car company tycoon game. So today I'm gonna be building two more replicas, the two that are next on my list and close together in year and also kind of in the market, I would say. And the first is going to be a 1997 Saab 900 requested by Theo Zemack. And the Saab 900 has pretty interesting basic body shell. However, I have found one that suits it. Wait a minute, I gotta check which one it was though. It was not this one, that's more like a Peugeot 206 or something. That one is not it either. Neither is this. No, wait, this is a mid-engine. This is an MR2. That one. Yeah, this looks more like it. Okay, let's use this then. So the front window is fine already. So apparently we're gonna make the 3-door version of it, not the 5-door. And the back end needs to be shorter. The rear window is gonna be less steep. And the wheel arches, we don't really need to flare them. Okay, so I think it's gonna have a monocoque from corrosion resistant steel, if I'm not mistaken. It is front wheel drive. It has McPherson's front, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, you know me at this point. I do not focus on the engine builds. I focus more on the designs, but I also build the engines if I feel like the car has an interesting engine to build, which in this case I kind of don't think. Sorry, but yeah. Wait a minute, I gotta get a decent front end close up here. Okay, this works. So what we do have on this car is one of the grills in the very center. Oh, perfect! We even have one of these. I was about to make it myself, but I don't have to now. How do I want to do this? I want to do this by making one of... Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna put down one of these. Make him kind of parallel to this line of the main grille. A little bit narrower. Put it down like here. Then, to make everything flow better, because this doesn't really look like much of anything here, I am going to put down... Oh, perfect, one of these. Actually, wait a minute. I want the one that is black on the inside, that does not have those chrome strips. That is fine. I want the thicker end to be on the bottom side of things still. So this looks more like it, but still not really convincing, if you ask me. Why is that? Mainly because I think these need to be a little bit bigger. And then we're gonna put down some of those to make this look kind of diagonal. Wait a minute, this is not accurate here. This is fine. Let's put this down like so. Make sure it's parallel. Like so. And put one of those down here. And then we can be a little bit more inaccurate about the last fixture here. Doesn't really matter, because as long as everything's covered here, it's fine. And this looks more like it now, doesn't it? And okay, so what we need now is the headlights, which are gigantic. I don't really... I don't think I've ever seen a European car with headlights this big before. Like, honestly, that is just... it's just massive. And then adjacent to that, but going around the corner here, we have some headlights that are shaped in this basic way. But can we make use of that? That is going to be the question I will soon have to be able to answer. Oh, you can now see the vent through the headlights. I don't want that. It's only a helper here anyway, so... Can we now drag this thing all the way across like so? It will not take the shape of the vent though. So that is a little bit of a concern, because it does mean that we're gonna have to make quite a bit of work here, or do quite a bit of work. That is not it. Wait a minute, can I even put down the headlight on the side? I can... not really. I can do it like this. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. And then we also have the indicators in there, which I can totally put down on the sides, because that's just how it goes. And this one like here, just a little bit bigger, and then another one of those like right there. Okay, so much for the headlight and grille arrangement. Of course, the front end does have a little bit more than that. For example, a small patch right here. and the number plate down here. Wait a minute, not this one, that one. Yeah, like that. I think that's it, honestly. Or should we... I think we should put down a very thin lip, because it does kind of look like it has one. Even if it's not a functional lip for downforce or anything like that. It does look like that. So there's the front end. We do only have a 3-door version here, so that we're only gonna put down one set of door handles. They look basically like these. And on the rear end, if I could get a decent picture of that. Okay, this will work. We have quite a lot of red and a little bit of white underneath that. Now how am I gonna make it so everything is red? There's one. Can I not make this longer? I cannot. Okay. So there is that. That doesn't really look like much. What we need to do is get these right here. Yeah, so it's not gonna be red in the center. And I think I'll just do this. Unless I do something like this, which might help. It might also not help. Like you can clearly see right here. This doesn't do any good. Let's just do it like this. I hate that these edges are so massive if you actually make the taillights longer and so. So I'm going to put these. Where are these? They are pretty much like here. And then we have a lot of white underneath that. Like so. But we also have one of these right here. So there is that. However, the taillights aren't straight down here. They're more like a little bit triangular, if you will. So that we have to make so that we have to put some of those down in order to achieve that. Like so. Yeah, the problem is that these fixtures all get broken if they run across these panel gaps. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they get broken then. Anyway, we do have the number plate right below these taillights, and it's like this. And then, what else do we got going on? Not very much, to be honest. Oh, we do have some sort of braking lights that go. Oh, come on. Go like here. And then we have an exhaust, one exhaust pipe, yeah, and a very thin one at that, like right there. So that is the Saab 900. I apologize if I made any mistake, if you could have done better at it. So I'm gonna name it right here, 1997 Saab 900, and then I'm gonna move on to the next replica. Just make sure this is saved. Okay, good. The next replica is going to be a 1995 Toyota Corolla, requested by Matthew Reczynski. And the Corolla uses one of the body shells that personally I enjoy quite a bit. But actually it's not here yet. Sedan bodies. There we go. I have to make it 1998 then, I hope you don't mind. Yeah, this one looks closest to the Corollas. And yeah, I'm gonna look for a different, a decent picture. Yeah, so the front window is a little bit steeper. Then the rear window is also quite a bit steeper actually. This whole thing goes like so. And the rear end back here is actually kind of long. So I think this is the basic body shell that we're gonna work with. This goes in, and this goes inwards as well. Okay, let's get started with the headlights then. Or actually, first we have to make the chassis. This is a front-wheel drive car too, so guessing. Look, if you wanna have a totally accurate replica that is like completely on point with all the details on the car, then this is probably not, then I'm probably not the guy to do it. However, I can show you how to do all the designs that you wanna see, and that is what I think I do best. So we got a center grille right here. This is not the one with the plastic bumper. Oh yeah, all of these. Like none of these actually have the plastic bumpers on them. That's fine. We can make it ourselves. Putting down one of those. This one's too long anyway. Come on. Please work. Otherwise I will have to do this with 2 fixtures. Alrighty then. Let's do it like this. So that is going to be the bumper. And I'm gonna just do the easy part right away, which is going to be the lower grille, going like so, and the number plate right on top of that. Okay, and then, well, now I'm going to do the headlights. There's a little bit of space between them and the center grille, which by the way also has the badge on it. I can make this a little bit more oval. So how do we start with the headlights? I think we start by putting down one of these, or actually one of these right here. Where exactly do they go actually? They go more like there. They're a little bit bigger as well. And then the indicator, as far as I can see, like there's, if I enter 1995 Toyota Corolla in Google Images, I get like 10 different 1995 Corollas. So I went to the Wikipedia and I'm creating the one you see there. So yeah, just to clarify that. Then I'm gonna put down one of these, line it up with the first one. Then I'm going to put down one of these things in order to generate the sort of curve that we need. And then I'm gonna line this up and connect the two main headlight fixtures on the top of this arrangement. So the basic outer shape is as it is on a real car, isn't it? So that is the front end of the Corolla. I don't see anything else I should put down here. So let's move on to the side where we have some more plastic. And it is thinner than the one we had on the front end. This should not go on an angle, this should go straight across. No. A little bit shorter then. Okay. Nice. The door handles are pretty much the same. No, they're these, I think. And then we do have some more plastic on the rear of the side profile here, which is again pretty thick, like we did have on the front end. So that is going to be just gonna make it so we can line this up appropriately on the rear end. Connect the one on the rear end with this one. Okay, that should not be a problem. Is this the correct height though? For this to be? Actually, wait a minute. Like, which one? You see, this is the problem with the 1995 Corolla. There's so many options, so many versions of it that I don't know which one I'm building right here. Which one has this thick plastic bumpers on the front and the rear? Which one only has the one the narrow one on the side? Which one is the one that has none of those? Like, I don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to Japanese cars. And when there's like, and when somebody asks me, oh, do a replica of this car, and I enter the name of that, including model year, and then there's like 10 versions of it, I have no idea which one to build. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna put the plastic bumpers down, because I might as well commit to what I've started, right? Okay, there we go. Now, again, I have no idea which one is which. From now on, I'm gonna commit to the 1997 facelift model that I find on the Wikipedia, because I couldn't find a rear end picture of the car that was kind of universally usable, if you will. But what I will do is I'm gonna make the taillights look like that one. So I hope you at least enjoy that. These need to go further up. Oh, why am I rotating? I wanted to move. This needs to be just a little bit bigger though. And then we need another one, another red one on top of that. And to round this up a little bit, I'm gonna make... wait a minute. I'm gonna make them look like they flow a little bit better. For example, I'm gonna put down one of these. Like so. And then I'm gonna make the curve that is in these taillights. And cover the outside of that so that you can actually then see the curve and not get distracted by the remainders of red outside of that curve. Okay, then there's that. I'm gonna... Actually, this is a little bit too long. There we go. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the left side, on the right side as well. Which means I'm gonna start with one of these. Put them down in such a way that they make the whole design flow a little bit better. Like that. And then... Wait a minute. Okay, good. Then I'm gonna put on some more of these. It's too long, but I can easily correct that. This one goes a little bit. Need to make this a little bit steeper. And a little bit shorter. And then we're almost done with these taillights, which are a little bit more work than you would expect just by looking at them. Because there's no finished taillight fixture in the game that looks like them. So if I wanna make them look like the real ones, which I do, then I'm gonna just make it myself. Anyway, the devs were talking in one of the recent videos, I think even in the most recent video, about fixture templates. However, not the way they were once talking about them, which is that, for example, once I'm done with these taillights, I can kind of drag a square around them and press a button or so, and then it would save this template, so I can have it as a fixture like right there, and then I could just click it and put it down. No, that is not the way they were talking about it in that last update. What they did say instead is that, you know, if I like in the same way that once I'm done with this design on the Corolla sedan, I could go to this tab, and then it would show me right here, maybe like right here, the other versions of the same platform, like these three, and I could click one of those, and the fixtures would get carried over to that platform as well. So I would have basically like a sedan version, and then just make a new trim and select a new body shell, and then I would have the state version of the same car with the same fixtures as well. Because as is right now, if I wanted the estate 2, then I would have to make a new car and do everything all over again. That's a little bit cumbersome, but it is what it is. And we are basically done with the design here. All we need here is the badge, and that is going to do it, I think, for today's episode. I'm gonna rename this thing 1990, I don't know, 7 Toyota Corolla, because the taillights are from the 1997 model, whereas the front is like from the 1995. So it's all meshed together. It's all messed up. Hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy nonetheless. If you did, please click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Also consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more content in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.